Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm Farrell SC, and welcome back to Single Player Adventures. So in the last episode, we went up to Carno Island, and not only did we make some traps, but we actually got ourselves a level 135 female Rex, which is pretty cool. I haven't done any breeding yet because I'm always going to be on the lookout for some more Rexes, and to be honest, I think we can get better than the 420 melee that we have on the male. But I've been spending a little bit more time up at Carno Island, and I went Argent crazy, let's put it that way. So, we have the two right here. This is the perfect male, perfect female. I already showed you these guys just to kind of give you an idea. 3650 in health, 1220 stam, 744 in weight, and 420 melee, right? So, here are some of the ones that I got up at Carno Island. And to be honest, none of them had better stats than what we have. But I am absolutely loving all of the colors and everything on them. They're all event color dinos, except for this one. This was just a 140 that ended up just not being good. But we're not going to worry about that one. Anyways, these three, I feel like we can make an insane combination of colors on these into one, making a Argos 3.0 or Argos the Third. Let me know if you guys are interested in me doing that. I would obviously do that off camera. Yeah, just let me know, because I think it'd be kind of cool to just kind of mix all these colors up. Like, we have the red here, then we have, like, the blue body on this one with red, and then there's that little bit of pink right there with the black, which looks really cool. And then this one just looks absolutely incredible with the, like, blue belly, with the red head, with, like, the green overall body, with the orange. Oh my gosh, I feel like just overall we can make an insane combination out of these three, and then get the colors from those, and then breed them onto the perfect male and the perfect female, and then we can have some insane-looking Argos Argents. But for right now, Argos 2.0 is doing fantastic, honestly. So I've leveled him up a crazy ton. He is now 289, 7,773 health. Again, I like to end it on like 0.0, not like 0.4, point whatever. So I've kept it at that health. I'm not going any higher. Stamina, 2501. I may keep increasing this. I'm not really sure, but we'll see from there. Weight, 1482. That's good enough. I think we're good there. The melee, I want to get up a little bit more because, again, it does have the 0.4 at the end, which just irks me a bit. I don't know what it is. It just irks me a bit. So, right now, 1,093.4 in melee damage. And guys, remember, I am playing on single-player settings. So, like that single-player tab that you click. So that's why the levels are a little insane. Let's be honest. But it's fine. It's the single-player settings, just so you guys aren't confused, like, how the hell am I getting this on, like, official? It's not. It's single-player settings. That's why we have an Argent with over 1,000 melee. So, what are we going to do today, guys? So, I realized when we were up at Carno Island, there's that, whatchamacallit right there. There's that explorer note that's right, like, kind of like right where I built the traps, essentially. And I realized we haven't gotten one explorer note during this entire series. Now again, we are on single player. You level up pretty easily, especially with the single player settings. I'm currently level 91 already, and it's kind of crazy because this is episode 8, 9? I know we're not in double digits yet, and we're already, like, almost at level 100. And to be honest, I just want to get over the hump at this point. So what we're going to do today is we're going to head down all the way to kind of like where you start out in Ark. It's West Zone 2. And I'm going to show you guys kind of a route that you can go. You can do this at any time in the game. This like Explorer Note run. I'm just going to do it on the back of Argos 2.0 just so we can get through this a little bit quickly. But we're going to head down to West Zone 2.0, which is like 80 latitude, 25 longitude, somewhere around there, and I'll kind of show you the route that you can go to get a bunch of levels, especially if you do this or right when you spawn in at level 1. You can get some crazy amount of levels, crazy amount of progress in, honestly, maybe like 10-15 minutes. It's not that bad. I'm going to do my best to show you guys, like, step by step how to exactly do this. But let me get on over there, and yeah, we'll get started, honestly. Also, sorry for the clear in the throat, guys. Also, just want to let you guys know, too, that I did mention it in the previous episodes that I am looking to build a brand new base. I'm definitely going to be doing that. I'm going to be actually building the base on Saturday. So it's my day off of work. It's just easy for me to kind of just sit down and start building. I did let you guys know that you guys need to send me the GPS coordinates, or I do have a few spots picked out in my head, and I'm going to pick spots that I have not built in. Not only, obviously, this series, but any of the previous series that I've done, too. I'm going to make sure that the spot that I pick is not... I've never built there before. So I want to make it a little bit interesting. But I would like you guys to let me know coordinates. If you guys have any places specifically that you guys think would be a really good place to build and everything like that, drop me the coordinates in the comments down below. I am building on Saturday, guys, so you have a day at this point. So just to let you guys know, if not, it's fine. I already have a few places picked out, and I'm going to be doing the build. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to do the build on camera. I don't know. I don't know. Doing builds on camera and stuff, I don't know. I just feel like it's a waste of an episode. I'd rather just show you guys how it came out once it's done. Yeah, we'll just go with that, basically. But anyways, let me head on down to West Zone 2. I'll give you the coordinates when we get there, and then kind of show you the route that you can go, whether you're on the back of an Argent, whether you're on the back of a land dino on how to do this, or if you're just starting out and you're doing this on foot. It's pretty easy. The only downside is if there's a Carno along the way. That's really your only issue that you have to deal with. Yep, I will see you guys down there, and let's get started. Alright, so we're almost at West Zone 2. Now, at the end of that last clip, there might have been a little bit of a noise or anything like that. I apologize. It's one of those things like when you wear headphones and your ears start to itch. It's like, oh my god, I had to just scratch it. So, sorry guys if there was a little bit of like a noise interruption, whatever. Anyways, as we're coming up on West Zone 2, which is going to be over there, if you guys have been on the series for a while, if you guys watched the first series or anything like that, you know this is where we built the first base. So let's say hello to the original base location. Hi, base location. I loved the base there, honestly. I really did. Like, it was one of those bases where, like, we did almost the entire series pretty much at that base. Here, you know what? Let me do one more. If you're starting out, this is definitely the best place to build a base, honestly. I think we started out doing like a 4x5 here, and then it ended up being built into a bigger monstrosity, but it's all flat here. You don't have a lot of dinos like that are going to attack you. Maybe I don't think we ever had like a raptor come in this area. The only thing we ever had was like a Dilophosaur, I think. This base location, this was great. This was honestly, you have a great view. This was definitely a pretty cool place to build, honestly. And it's flat, which is huge for me. It just makes it so much easier to build. Sorry. I don't know. I really, really did like that spot. But like I said, when it comes to the new build that I am going to be doing, yeah, I want to just pick a brand new spot that you guys haven't seen before, obviously, if you're into this, if you've been on this channel for a while. Oh, Tech Parasaur, okay. I'm just going to get, just a little bit of a side thing for me. I need a little bit of, screw it, I'll just come back later for that. Anyways, let's get to what we're supposed to be doing here. So, especially if you are, I don't even want to say new to the game. If you want to get a ton of levels, if you're just starting out at level 1 and you want to get up to like level 50, if you played the game 100 times and you kind of just want to run through and get explorer notes, this is what you're going to do. So typically, you're going to land at West Zone 2, which is pretty much right here, right? Now, if you're on foot, it's real easy. Oh, let me give you coordinates and stuff like that, obviously. We're here on the map. This is exactly West Point 2. This is where you would end up if you did West Zone 2 as your spawn point. So we're 88.3, 26.1. Oh, and I don't know if you guys noticed, I had the Gigantopithecus with me today. Like I said, each episode I'm going to be doing a different chibi just to kind of figure out which one I like to have on me the best. The Tropio's out. As much as it looks really, really cool, no, it's just, it scares me when I'm on the ground because it seems like something's flying by my head. Anyways, all you do is you just come up this path here. If you're on foot, if you're on a flyer, you don't have to. kind of come along here. You're going to get to this point where, I think it's like right here. Yep, it's right here. So like the furthest point out that you'll see, there's a little drop off right here. And that's where we're going to be going. So let me loop around here. The easiest way to get down to the spot, if you're on foot, is crawl. Get into like the crouch position. And then kind of just slowly walk up. Okay, maybe not like that. Where's the... There we go. And just slowly walk off the edge, and you'll be able to just drop straight in, honestly. All you do is land here, get the first Explorer note. Let that load on in. If you're level 1, you're going to have a ton of levels. Just drop straight into the water. You're going to want to run and jump, because the amount of times I've landed on these rocks here and they kill you right away, and then you lose your XP buff and all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, it's such a pain. Anyways, you come on over here. Typically, there's not a Megalodon in the water. That's kind of nuts. We're roughly 88.5, 23.4. We're right from that cliff. Jump on down into the water. Swim on over here. And your next Explorer node's going to be right here. Again, coordinates... Should probably just keep the map up the entire time. 87.4, 23.2 roughly. So let's just walk right into this. We get our next Explorer node. Argent's got a level. Next thing you're going to want to do is run across here. Again, you might have raptors and stuff at this point. That's why I'm just going to use a flyer. Come on up here. Kind of come through the trees here. And you'll basically end up in this, like, open field, essentially. Now, the first Explorer note was over that way. You, instead, are going to run down here. You're going to avoid some more raptors. Hopefully, at this point, depending on your settings and stuff like that, you should be able to get pretty close to over 112 movement speed, which you should be able to outpace a raptor. Next one's going to be right here. Let's see. Let's pull up the map again. So we are right here at 86.4, 26.7. Next thing from there, literally just dart straight across into this tree line. Pretty much try to stay on a pretty straight path, like right in between these trees right here. And you should get to the next one fairly quickly. It's a little tough to see with the Argent, but there should be. There's like, these two are the ones that I always get confused on. Up there it is. Okay. So the next one's right here, so I might have had the angle a little bit off, but we're right here. 83.8 and 27.7. Oh my gosh, it looks so funny with the Gigantopithecus. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, so 83.8, 27.7. And you're going to get this one right here. Get that? Now this one's pretty tough, especially on the Argent, because... Yeah, man. It's going to be a little tough to see, but you're basically going to dart... Kind of run in a straight line over this way. So just to show you on the map as we're moving... it's going to be a little tough to see. But, again, just straight line. You know what? I'll do this one on foot. Might be a little bit easier. So let's go back to that one. I already see the Explorer note. Alright, where is the original one? Where is the original one? Here's the original one. Alright, you come down here. Basically just run all the way across. And then eventually you'll see, I just saw it, this guy right here. That's it right here. So, trying to give you a rough estimate, we're looking at 82.6, 27 flat, and we are right here. Okay. I'm probably not going to show you guys the map anymore because, like, it's all within a pretty small area, so I feel like you're not really going to get that much benefit out of it. Okay, so next from here, you're going straight up this mountain. Just straight up there. You know what? Let's just have the Argent follow me. I'll do the rest on foot. I'll see what I can do. So like I said, just straight uphill for this part. And you'll get up here, you'll see some trikes. Interestingly, he's gonna... what level is he? 115, not bad. Okay, so the next one's right here. And you're pretty much right on top of the mountain. Hey, I got a level. Unfortunately, the Argent's not going to get the levels, but that's okay. Coordinates here, we're at the top of the mountain, 83.2, 24.7. Next part, watch out here. Do not run on this. Go into crawl, which is your right analog stick. Just click it in. Just click, don't hold. And slowly walk down this. Because if you jump off, you'll... With my levels right now, I won't die, but oh god. Alright, something's going after the Argent. That's fine. Okay, next one's right here. What's going after the Argent? Oh, it's like a bug. Okay, I think we're okay. Alright, coordinates 83.1, 23.4. We kind of just ran down the hill. Take that, and go. And go. And go. Okay, I'm just going on the back of the Argent, because all you're going to basically do is just come out here. If you need water, food, and stuff like that, grab it now. Alright, it's a little hazy right now, but all you're basically doing is you're going to cross the river and come over to one of the nicest locations I've ever seen. Right here, you have a gorgeous, gorgeous waterfall, and it actually gets even better up there. Anyways, you take this path, kind of go along here. Just watch out, because this is where raptors and sarcos are. So this is kind of like, this whole trip, especially on foot, is dangerous, but there's like 3 specific spots I feel like that are just, it's make or break at those 3 spots. Anyways, we're right here. This is the next spot. Just to give you guys, again, coordinates. We're over here, so we're right by Red Obelisk. It's right there. And the Explorer note is right here. GPS coordinates again. 77.6, 20.6. Next thing you're going to want to do, kind of come out here, work your way up this hill here. Watch out for anything bad, obviously. If there's parasaurs in the area, you're usually okay. Except I see that parasaur running, so that might not be good. Anyways, cross here. Looks like a raptor is chasing them. Not this island, but this island here, the second one. Get across to this, and your next Explorer note's going to be right here. Coordinates 74.9, so 75, and 21.3. From there, you work your way this way, kind of cross the river back this way. Work up and along this path here. We're basically trying to head back to the water, to the shoreline. But before we get to the shoreline, we're going to see this little rocky formation here. And there should be an Explorer note. Yes, right here. So GPS coordinates here. This is going to be for the next Explorer note. 78.2, 23.5. And it is right here. Alright, next part. Work your way down here, kind of loop around, get back to the shoreline. Now here is where you traditionally, yep, there's one here. Traditionally, this is where you have your Spino, so this is another make or break spot. You kind of have to be really, really careful, stay along the line here, and your next one is going to be right down in here. Don't try to jump over that. I've done it a million times. It does not work. Just run around like this. Especially if you have a Spino and everything like that. Just, yeah. Anyways, here's the next one. I'll give you the GPS coordinates again. 78.1, 24.3. Work your way around this way, kind of get out of these rock formations. Again, always keep your eye on the Spino in the area. Most of the time, the Spino is going to be on land, unfortunately, so just be careful for that. Next part is you're going to come over this area here, and the next one's right here. So it's actually pretty easy, pretty quick. Again, GPS coordinates. I'll pull up the map too, just so you guys can see. We've been staying in a pretty consistent area so far. 77, 26, basically, for this one. Turn back around. Come on. And now this is when you're going to be running a little bit too. If you are running and you're new, just grab some water while you're at it right here. This is another spot you can get some water at, because you're going to cross on over here. Come on over to this strip of land, which is actually going to be near the original base. from the first season. Loop on in here. And come through this rock formation right here. And on your left should be your next explorer node. So that's going to be right here. Just to show you coordinates again, we are looking at 78.6, 27.7 for the next one. Got that. Make your way on out of here. Kind of work your way through the path and everything here until you get to this like rocky open area. And we're gonna be right near. Again, we're still near where the original base was. It should be. I always get screwed up on this one too. I feel like it's right. Yeah, it's right in here. It's a little hard to see with all the trees and everything, like these bamboos and all that kind of stuff. The bamboos, bamboo and stuff. 7731.4. It's pretty much right here. You just have to walk over it. It's a little tough to see, but look for these kind of structures, and you'll find them every time. Walk right on through there with either yourself or land dino or whatever you have. Last but not least, you're going to be heading to the ocean, basically. So just kind of, you're going to be heading kind of like this direction, pretty much to where the base was. So I'm going to head on this way here. Most of the time, you're going to miss it anyways, which is totally fine. It's actually easier to get to this little, like, point, like right over here. I think I'm a little too far, actually. Yeah, just get to this open space here. This is where we were before. Again, this is exactly where I built the first base and everything like that for all this, like the original series. Work your way down here. This path will take you basically down to the beach, but instead, you're going to look for this little rocky structure here. And this is the final one, basically. So, especially if you're running, I'm going to say if you're on foot, this is your final one for right now, which you have gotten a lot of levels. This is 79.2, 32.2. So again, all within a really easy, decent area. Yeah, that's going to be it, honestly, when it comes to this. Now, I've only gotten 2 levels. It's fine. I thought I'd get a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm going to do this because my goal is that I want to get to 300 in health. The Argent has some levels. Oh, 7 levels. Sweet. Okay. 1, 2. All right, let's get rid of the Dillo first. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put the rest into... Let's put the 5 into here. That's fine. All right, now, if you're not on foot, and this... I mean, if you want to do this on foot, you're most likely going to die. I would recommend if you have a flyer, do this, because, again, you have 8,000 seconds of extra XP, and it's going to take you a while to get there on foot. But if you're feeling adventurous, you don't really care at this point if you die because you've gotten a lot of levels. Come on down this way. Come on across here. Because we're going to be heading over to that island on over there. We're going to get all the way up to the top. So, like I said, if you're on foot, I don't recommend this, honestly. If you're on foot and have stuff that you would be a little upset losing if you died, do not do this. If you're on a flyer, this is easy, honestly. Let's check out the Barry before we... Nope, 80. Anyways, I'm not going to show you how to get through here because it's just a cluster. It's just a clusterfuck in here. I'm not going to actually do that. I'm just going to fly over it. But basically, you're just working your way all the way up to the top here. Like I said, having a dino is just going to help you so much in there because there's a ton of raptors, there's a ton of bad stuff, there's Carnos, there's... This is why I'd say don't do it on foot, honestly. And what's cool is we're actually going to be right near... where I spotted the Tropio, actually, which is kind of cool. So you guys might actually see the Tropio on console, actually in the wild, not spawned in like I did for the Tropio episode. Anyways, you work yourself all the way up to the top of this mountain, and you get a really nice view, but you also get yourself a explorer node here too. So Let's look at that on the map. Right here, 75.9, so 76, 46.7. If you're also in the early stages of the game, this is where you can get a little bit of metal on this mountain here. Again, it's going to be dangerous getting here, so be cautious of that. And this is also where you can get crystal and everything too. So from here, probably the best way, and it's going to be the most dangerous way, though, is kind of work yourself down here. We're going to take a little bit of a detour, actually. You'd probably want to work... You just want to work yourself over towards Green Obelisk, basically, like that direction. Just get over to the ocean. But I think the Tropio was somewhere over here. No, I'm in the wrong spot. I apologize. No. Tropio's not over here. Maybe. There's a Tapajara. Okay. Maybe the Tropio was here? I'm trying to remember. No, it was definitely over here. Okay. Anyways, from that spot, you're going to want to get over to the ocean as quickly as possible, basically, just to keep yourself safe. But if you guys are interested, the Tropio should be, like, right over this away, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember. He was in the trees the last time I was on over here, so might be a little tough to find this guy. Oh, no, I think he's further down, actually. You know what? We'll check here first. If not, he's over by the beaver dams over there. No, he's definitely over here. Yeah, he's definitely over here. As I'm saying this, he's definitely over here. Watch, we're not going to find him. Yeah, because I remember there was also a really decent Quetzal over here. I think it was a 168. Oh, Tech Quetzal, obviously. And now, okay, why am I not seeing the Quetzal? Hey, there he is. Yeah, I wasn't... See, I'm not lying to you guys. There it is. Level 20. So, in the wild and everything. So, not spawned in, which is pretty cool. It seems like it's docile. It's just if you attack it, obviously, it'll come after you. So, we're not going to do that. But it looks pretty cool, honestly. This is the only one I've ever seen in the wild and everything like that. And, yeah. So pretty cool. Overall, just if you're kind of running and doing the Explorer Note run, get all the way over to the sand, basically, at this point. Just run all the way across. You're probably going to die, but, yeah. I don't know where the Quetzal is, but the Quetzal was definitely here. It was a 168 Tech Quetzal. I don't know if I'm ever going to tame a Quetzal. If I am, it would be the one that we find here. I don't know where it is, though, honestly. So let's just keep going. We got a Sarco in the water here. Alright, so you made it back to the shore. Okay, so just to show you guys GPS coordinates, kind of like where I am right now. Most of you guys know this area, obviously. 83.6, 46.3. You've made it to the ocean. You're going to be running this way, because we're heading over to the 3 right here. The big stone cave area, whatever you want to call it. The Stonehenge, whatever. There's 3 of them here, though. 3 Explorer Notes that you're going to be looking for. So let me get back down on the ground kind of thing. I'm going to run this. No, you know what? It's easier on the Argent. It's fine. And it's pretty flat here, so it's relatively easy to find. Pick a path, any path, honestly. And just kind of run around here. And your first Explorer Note should be actually like... Is it on this side? Yeah, it's right here. Okay. So first Explorer Note is right here. GPS coordinates for this guy, 87.4, 51.4. That's going to be the first one. And this is why this is actually a decent area to start out in if you're relatively new but don't want to do this entire run and get to like level 60 right away, essentially. You have 3... Ooh, lead sickness. Ooh. Alright, cool. Anyways, you have 3 right around you, which is really, really cool. You have one right here. The other one's right here. GPS coordinates, like literally 5 feet away from the other one. And my Argent got a level. And this is how I know it's relatively close. I can walk the Argent to the next one. Ah, the lead sickness is going to go back in the water. I lost my chance. It's right there, though. As you guys can see, it's right there. We're walking up on it now. And we're going to be at 8852.9. So 8853, exactly, to get your third Explorer now. So pretty much if you're doing this entire route, you can do this on foot. You can definitely do this on foot. But, like, for these three over here, there's no point. You might as well have a flyer and everything like that. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fly all the way up to Carno Island, honestly, because... Ooh, another... Wait, was that a second one? That's an alpha. Ooh. I wonder if... Ooh, and a Basilo this close? It's level 20. It's not that good, but I wonder if I can... Imagine the XP you'd get from killing this. It's already bloody. Oh, I'm going for this. Screw it. Cool. And that gives me the lead sickness blubber that we're going to need for eventually. What do you need the alpha lead sickness blubber for? Which trophy is it? I think that's to get into the... Tech Cave, right? I think that's what you need to get into the Tech Cave. That's one of the items. I did also kill on Carno Island. I forgot to mention this. I did actually kill a Alpha Rex, so I do have the Alpha Rex Tooth 2. I'm going to be killing alphas along the way. I probably won't do them on camera, unless it's an important one and everything like that. Like, if it's during the episode, I'll do it. But if it's offline, I'll just let you guys know about it. Just so we're starting to get the materials and everything for the future caves and everything, and for the future boss fights that we're going to be doing. There is one all the way up at Carno Island, and what's good is, especially with all of the 10,000 XP and stuff like that I have, all I have to honestly do is head up to Carno Island and just start killing everything in sight, honestly, which is really, really, really cool. This thing's going to get a ton of levels. I'm hopefully going to get a ton of levels and everything like that. I'm going to head up to Carno Island and just start wiping everything along the floor. Once this 10,000 XP runs out, I'm going to bring you guys back, and I'm going to show you. I'm not going to level anymore. Like, I'm not going to put it in. You know what? I'll do it now so we can actually, like, create a point. Okay, so we're at level 94. He's got 2, so let's put 1 into perfect. And then I want 1 into... Yeah, you know what, screw... I don't know what I'm going to put that into yet. I'll put it into weight, that's fine. It's a lot of weight, but that's okay. I'm going to bring you guys back once this 10,078 runs out. There is one at Carno Island. So that'll bump it up a little bit too, but overall, just want to show you guys how much XP, how much you can honestly get from this level-wise and everything like that. So I will bring you guys back in a bit. I'll bring you guys back in 10,059 seconds. So see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so it has been over an hour now, and I'm looking at the timer and I'm like 8,000 seconds left. Oh my god, that seems like a lot. I did the math. 11,000, it was 11,190 seconds by the time I got over here, got the 3 Explorer notes that are on here. That's 3.5 hours. I'm not doing all that, honestly. I'm not going to be on here for 3.5 more hours. Well, at this point, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. But overall, you get a ton of levels. I have 6 levels. We started out this episode with 91. Let's just keep going all the way. We are now level 100. So at least engrams-wise, we're maxed out at this point. Player character can get up to 105 before we start beating bosses. But you guys get the gist, honestly. Like, you get a ton of levels from this. So we can now get ourselves a Titanosaur platform saddle. Now, never going to do it, but it is what it is. No big deal. Anyways, guys, like, even if you are just starting out the game and you do that little run around, basically, that we did, you get to like level 50, 60, somewhere around there, and then you have a good 7,000 seconds of just added XP gain. So you can like start crafting, you can start doing a ton of stuff. You could even have like I've done this in the past where you can actually have like mortar and pestles ready to go and have them filled with just a ton of spoiled meat and a ton of narcotics and just have them firing off once you complete like that loop, and the amount of levels you get is insane. This is great to do for beginners to the game, intermediate, once you get towards the end of the game like we are doing now. Overall, Explorer notes are absolutely amazing. And, I mean, again, we didn't get to max level, but we got 9 levels in this episode. That's actually really, really insane, honestly. So we're looking at 340 health. We'll probably try to get that up to 350 by level 101. And then we'll probably start putting more into, like, I don't know what we're going to put the rest into. Maybe stamina? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But overall, the Explorer notes are just absolutely amazing, guys. Doesn't matter what level you are. It really just helps you out, especially if you're just trying to get to whatever level. If it's level 62 or 63 for the Argent saddle. If you're looking for level 75 to get towards like the Industrial Forge. I think it's 75 for Industrial Forge. Regardless, get yourself some Explorer nodes, stack them on up, and then just start grinding XP. Whether you have an OP Argent that can just go around Carno Island killing everything in sight and get a lot of levels that way, whether it's you just do a lot of building, a lot of crafting and stuff, in order to get some more levels while the XP buff is going, or whether you use it, I don't know, just by doing pretty much anything, just grinding out XP, honestly. It's awesome, though, guys. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Guys, let me know GPS coordinates down below. Like I said, on Saturday, I'm going to be doing the build. You guys will not get the next episode, though, till Monday. So give me GPS coordinates. Let me know where you guys think we should build the next base. If you guys don't give me suggestions, I have a good 1 or 2 spots. It's pretty much up to me to decide at that point which one I'm going to end up doing. But guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave them down below. If you do like the content that I'm putting out, definitely subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps me out. And guys, I will see you guys in the next one when I am revealing the new base. Really, really excited. Hope you guys are too. Hope you guys like the design. And I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, everyone.